I was just like, this is an issue. My hairline's receding. I don't know how to do my natural hair without closures and frontals. When I get married, I don't want to wear a frontal or closure. I want my natural hairline to be out. When I have kids, am I not going to be able to do their hair?
Said she want roll, remember. She don't come with the same, don't come with the same. She gaslight, she knows what's better. I need her for my agenda. Jimmy got tell like Zeta. Me and AJ locked in as brother.
Guys, welcome to my channel. This is the hair recipe. This channel is going to be all things to do with hair, tips, tricks, tutorials. I'll say tutorials, but I'm not really professional. And how this journey basically came about is, over the years, I've had a very interesting hair journey. I started with natural hair. Here I was. I just remember growing up, my mum saying, "Oh, your hair's too curly for me to manage," and then before I knew it, it was texturized. Which I loved. I never blamed my mum for anything. Texturized it, got it done weekly, whatever. My older sister had her hair permed, and her hair was long. So I was like, I need my hair like that. I want to perm my hair, thinking perming equated to length, which it didn't, by the way. When I was, I think 10, my auntie wanted to perm my hair, and I asked my mum. My mum's like, "No way, you're not perming it." I didn't listen. I went to my auntie's house, got it permed. My mum refused to perm it again. So obviously, as it was regrowing out, I had the straight bits and then my natural hair under. So then, as I was going into secondary school, my mum decided to cut it. So I had like an afro. It was giving Jackson 5. But it was weird because how my hair was growing back, I never seen my hair like that before. So even when I got braids, extensions, you could see my natural hair through the braids. So it was like really hard for me to manage to do. I didn't know how to do my hair. And then I remember one day, because I get my hair done every 2 weeks. My sister's friend would do me and my little sister's hair, get my hair done every 2 weeks. This one day, I think she couldn't do our hair that day. So I had to go to school with my hair out like that. So I did like 2 bunches. Because that's all my hair could do. It couldn't tie up into one. Like, that's how, I'm saying Jackson 5, but it wasn't even giving Jackson 5. I had to do 2 bunches. And I just remember, because my brother was in year 11, going past his classroom and he was laughing at my hair. But when I had it out that one time, I was just like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, growing up, it was just like this whole stigma of like black girls can't grow hair, your hair is tough, your hair is this, your hair is blah 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 blah. But then when I had my hair out that one time, I'd wear it out, and then it got to, I think, middle of secondary school, or like maybe even like, I don't know if I got to year 8, and then it was texturized again, and then it was like maintained. I think my mom would texturize it twice a year, so it wasn't like a regular thing, and my hair would be in extensions or my natural hair would be out. So I was one of those ones that did the 2 fringes and then tied the rest up into a bun. That was my signature look all the time throughout the whole. If I didn't have extensions, it'd be that, or would be a middle part slick back into a bun. Those were my 3 signature hairstyles. I think I wore a wig once in year 11, I want to say. And then I start not even, yeah, it was a wig. It was a U-part wig that my older sister made. Shouts out Wigs by T. And then came to sixth form. I started wearing wigs. So my older sister did hair. So any like wigs she didn't want, I was given the bundles, and then I'd like make my own wigs. I'd dye it. Like this is what I was. I remember in sixth form I even won best wig. Here's my certificate. Like, I don't know, for me that was like a form of expression because no one could tell me anything. At that point I passed my GCSEs. So my dad was like loosen the reins a bit. I could do my hair because he stopped letting me do my hair in year 11. Like I wasn't like allowed to wear any attachment in year 11. Like I wasn't allowed to wear extensions, weaves, crochet. I had to go out with my natural hair. So in year 12, which is sixth form, college, I started wearing wigs, and then I was dying. I was coming in looking like, one day I was Glenda, next day I was Bobbiana, next day I was giving bust down. Like I was wearing anything I felt like wearing, I was wearing that day. I was wearing that. Then I went to uni, still wearing wigs. If it was like proper, I'd get my older sister to make the wigs. I was making my own wigs. If I was getting like a new closure or frontal, I didn't feel confident to make the wigs. I'd get my older sister to make it. So it was the winter of 2018. I remember I was in London, and then we went to the hair shop to buy texturizer. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't focused. I ended up picking up relaxer. And then it was Christmas time, so all the shops were closed and I needed my hair done pronto. So then I was like to my mom, like, I accidentally bought relaxer. Like, I don't know. She was just like, don't worry, it's fine, we can use this. I'm gonna leave it on for not long, basically. So then she put it on my hair, didn't leave it on for long. But then my hair just was never the same. It was just never the same. My hair was long at this point, as you can see, but it just, I don't know. My natural hair just was not the same. I'm someone that was looking after their natural hair. I did my braids for my wigs like regularly. They weren't prison braids. They were like maintained properly. So then I remember one day washing my hair and my regrowth was like curly, and I was just like, I want this hair. Like I want this hair. So literally same day, literally cut everything off, and I was left with, it was so short, like my hair was so short, and I didn't really think it through. It was so short, I couldn't even tie it into one. I couldn't even braid it into wig braids to put a wig on, to the point where I just put a stocking cap on and then put the wig on my head. Like that's all I could do because that's how short my hair was. I remember telling my mom, and she was just like, oh my gosh, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do this to yourself? And I was just like at this point, when I was younger, I used to cry when my mum cut my hair because I think there was so much emphasis on it, especially when people were going around saying black girls couldn't grow hair. So it's just like, this is all I had. But I knew I could grow hair. So I cut it and I was just like, do you know what I mean? So then I cut it and I was going again. And then the curl pattern on my hair, this is what it was. So I was like, this is the first time I'm of age where I can do my own hair. And it's just like, let me do my own hair. So then that was a journey. I started making like hair products to do my hair, which was kind of cool. Which definitely helped my hair. I don't know if it changed the texture, but it definitely helped my hair. There was one time I was just like, it needs a cut, and I just chopped a lot of it off. My little sister was like, not this again. Like I'm not like tied to the hair. Then it did become damaged. So I think this is in the year 2024, I want to say. I started wearing my natural hair out, but then because I was back on my slick back ish, my gotta be straight. It gotta be, if I'm doing a slick back, it gotta be slick back. So I would straighten it, and the tension, so the straightening itself wasn't causing damage to my hair, it was the tension. So I'd straighten my hair and then slick it back, and then when I'd wash it, the perimeter of the front of my hair would be straight. It wouldn't revert back to curly, but the rest of my hair would be fine. It would just be the front of my hair. So then I was just like, what the hell was this? So I ended up cutting off the front. I didn't really care because my hair was going to be in braids for wigs. When it wasn't in braids for wigs, it was still manageable where I could tie it into one anyway, so it wasn't really noticeable. I then was like, I need to stop wearing wigs. So over the years, I was finding out my hairline was thinning and thinning and thinning and thinning and thinning. Secondary school, primary school, I realised the front wasn't as thick as the rest, but now that I've gotten older and I was wearing wigs and frontals and closures back to back to back, my hairline is evidently receding. It is giving Megamind, and I'm not someone that wants to do a hair transplant. That is not in my bag at all. I'm not bashing anyone that does it, but it's just not in my bag. So I'm just like, I need to stop this. I need to stop this because my hairline is going. I then was like, because my hair receding, I was like, I need to stop wearing wigs. I want to take a break and grow this hairline back. So then I moved to sew-ins, and then I went to go and buy my hair products because everyone was recommending design studios. Yeah, I'm not from America. Yeah, and everyone was saying Pax in Peckham. Yeah, I went there. I got the design studio. I'm telling you now, that ish is fake. That is not the American brand that everyone is using. I'm so sorry. If anything, that helped me fry my hair. Like my hair would have been better off without me putting those products in my hair. No cap. No cap. I'm so sorry. My hair dead straight. I did the sewing one time dead straight. And I've straightened my hair before, but when I did that sewing and I used that design product, so I was like, I need a heat protectant spray. I don't want to get heat damage. My hair fried. So the heat damage is still on my hair, and hopefully you're gonna see what it looks like when I take this out and wash my hair. I'm literally waiting for it to grow to a substantial length before I cut it off, because as you can see, I don't know if you can see where, yeah, it's significantly short. So when I do the middle part, you can see short bits at the front. So when it grows, I'm gonna cut it. I'm not someone that clings onto hair. If it's dead and it needs to be cut, I will cut it. So basically how this page came about, the hair recipe was birthed in 2020 during COVID. It was even during COVID. I would say the summer of Eat Out to Help Out. If you're from the UK, you would know what that is. And essentially it was just a vlog page of where I would do my hair. It wasn't me doing other people's hair. It was what I did to do my hair, because I just like doing my hair. How much can it be for me? Yeah, I just always like doing my hair. As you can tell from sixth form, I always like doing my hair. So this vlog page was just sort of me doing my hair, the products I used. This is the first video I posted. Shouts out to younger me. And then I think I posted like 2 or 3 more after. I think I was, but definitely ahead of my time. So I kind of phased out for like a year or 2, and then I joined back up again in 2022 on TikTok. So I had a hair page again, doing the same thing. I was doing hairstyles and so forth. I think I wasn't really not tied into it. I wasn't really committed because I didn't feel like my equipment was the best. I wanted to obviously record but see myself at the same time. So I can't do that on the front camera because the quality won't be the best. I didn't have the vlogging camera that had the screen that flipped. So I just had to make do of what I could. But I think I was just kind of like, I don't know, not disheartened, not as motivated as I should have been. Also in that year I started working in like engineering because I studied engineering. I started working and going to work. I couldn't be going to work with different hairstyles because then questions will arise and I didn't want questions to arise. So I was just like, I didn't have time to do my hair. The only time I did my hair is if I was going out to a party, to the club. I just feel like I wasn't able to produce as much content as I wanted to. So that's kind of stopped. I came back in 2023. That's how you know this passion was just not dying. You know how they say like it just keeps coming back. If you're really passionate about something or if it's meant for you, it's gonna keep coming back and back and back and back. And this just kept coming back and back and back and back and back. So then in 2023, I posted a few videos and I was like, yeah, I'm back on this. Again, I wasn't consistent. I fell off. And then here we are again today. It is 2025 and I'm still here. I am still here. And so I've just decided to pursue this thing properly. Something clearly I'm passionate about and it's just not going to die, not going to go away. And if it's meant for me, it's going to be for me. So this is the rebirth of the hair recipe. And like I said before, it's just going to be vlogs, tutorials of me doing my hair. And the reason why this is different than the first is because I've given up closures and frontals. So this is a sew-in with Burmese curly. If you could tell me where my hair and the bundles start, that is what question. Yeah, I realized over the years with the amount of times I was wearing wigs and frontals and closures, I don't know how to look after my hair. It's not that I don't know how to look after it, but besides from braiding it, putting it in wig braids under my wig, washing it and tying it up, or it being in braids, I don't know my hair. I don't know how it operates with humidity. I don't know what products to use if I want to keep it straight. I don't know what products to use if I want to do a wash and go. I didn't know anything about my hair. And so I thought this is a major problem. Growing up, even though my hair was texturized, my mum was very active in our hair journey. She even used to take us to a convention or I don't know if it was a conference or convention, an exhibition. That's it. She used to take us to a hair exhibition. They used to do it in Angel. I can't remember what the place is called, where we'd go every year and she'd pick up new products that we were going to use. We'd go to all the stands, like basically get products for everyone to use. That's how active my mum was in our hair. And I used to love doing my hair. I used to go and use those products and I was doing a leave-in, wash and go. Like I was in my bag. My hair was like, it was growing rapidly. And as I got older, I just stopped doing that. I didn't know the products to buy. I didn't know what was best for my hair. I didn't know what hair type I had. The most I knew was when my hair was dry, it acts a certain kind of way. I was just like, this is an issue. My hairline's receding. I don't know how to do my natural hair without putting wigs, specifically closures and frontals. When I get married, I don't want to wear a wig. I don't mind wearing a wig. I don't want to wear a frontal or closure. I want my natural hairline to be out. When I have kids, am I not going to be able to do their hair? There were just so many things. So I was just like, I need to put an end to this. I need to do my hair. So I've let the closures and the frontals go. Wig glue gone, bin. And I've gone for Burmese curly because the likeness to my hair texture is there. Because you can't spot the hair. Yeah. So I've given the whole hype behind the raw hair. I couldn't, because even when I did the leave out damage, I was straightening my hair to get it to my bundles that were naturally straight. Please, my hair, this is what grows out of my head. If my hair doesn't follow that texture, it doesn't follow that texture. I actually can't kill myself. So Burmese bundles were the closest to my hair texture. So I can wear my hair curly with this hair. When I wear this hair, it reverts back to this. And this is me out with my hair naturally because of the leave out. If I want to straighten it, again, you can't see where the bundles and my hair start. So I was like, this is the perfect way. I'm not going to transition drastically from wigs to no wigs. This is still one, I have to TLC my hair every week or every 2 weeks. I now understand my hair type, hair texture. When it comes to humidity, if I go to a hot country, I can still have this hair out because I know how to manage my hair. So it's just to kind of like allow me to be educated within my hair, but still, you know, not the drastic change where I've gone from wigs to no wigs. And there were even other psychological things that were playing on my mind. I know there was a few discourses around, oh, some people don't think natural hair is professional enough or bad enough to go to the club or for occasions. And it just started to make me think like, that's crazy. Like, how can I not be proud of what comes out of my head? Like, how can I think my hair is not bad enough? I am bad enough. You see what I'm saying? I am bad enough. Or if I'm going on holiday, it's like, oh, if I'm going to a tropical country, I need braids. If I'm going to like, or curly sewing, or if I'm going to a different country, I need to get a jet black bust down. And I'm just thinking, who told me that my hair wasn't a bust down? Who told me that? My hair is whatever I say my hair is. And if it's a bust down, it is a bust down. You see what I'm saying? I just think, I don't know, this journey is just to help me overcome insecurities I didn't know I had, number one. And it's kind of like, I wouldn't say I don't have self-love, because I love myself. I love myself, but it's just not tied. There's no, the wigs, the closures, the frontals, they don't have a hold on me the way I think that they do. And so this is kind of, I still get to express my creative route, creative journey through doing my hair, my natural hair, understanding and learning about my hair. And that's what this journey is supposed to do. I'm gonna style my hair in various styles without using the closure or frontal. So I'm glad you guys are here on this journey. I can't wait for us to go on this journey, maybe even go on this journey together, who knows. But this is just a journey I wanted to document, and eventually, hopefully, I don't know, I'm here saying my wedding day, but wedding is not even, I don't even know if it's on the cards for me. But even just doing my kids' hair or my niece's hair, my nephew's hair, who knows. I just think it's such an important part of our culture and my culture, and it's something I want to maintain and continue going forward. So this is just to help me express that, and I just can't wait. And another thing is that we get to document, yeah, this is my hairline, you know. If me weaning off the wigs and the glues and the tension allows my hairline to rectify, because turkey is not something that is going to be seeing me. And again, kudos to anyone that goes, and this is no shade to them, but it's just not something that's on the cards for me, and hopefully we can rectify it. But yeah, so stay tuned, and I can't wait for more. So see you in the next one.
I'm a honey through a straw. Bitch, you better stop the dialogue. No, I hit call and buy your catalog. Still ain't top red ruby. Tryna steal the source. I said, get up on my money. I'm Miss Really Pie. P-I-T-T-Y, but I'm P-E-T-T-Y. Alright, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar.
Said she want roll, man. She don't come with the sand.